It's so excitable. Do you know what they call this?
What?
What's it called? Zoomies.
Oh, he's going for
It's
zoomies.
the zoomies.
Right, so I've put the tiles in place that are going to cover it. Looking good. Fit perfectly. I'll show you from beneath as well. So this is how it looks underneath. Looks very slick. And here are the steps, the old steps. I've just given them a clean, got all the mud off them. I'm now going to try and fit a couple of them and see how they look. I think I'm going to have to angle grind them down a bit with my angle grinder here. Get them cut to the right size because they are a bit big after all. Now this is a handy little tool. Been doing some grinding and, well, let's show you the stairs. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So they're not permanently in yet. I've just put them in place to make sure everything fits nicely. But what I've done is I've ground down the edges here. So I've cut about 10 centimeters off the steps because they were a bit big and now they fit nicely in there. They look a bit different, but it works, it's good. And I've also ground some of this, well, cut some of this, I don't know what it's called, sheet metal, it's not sheet metal, it's, I don't know what it's called, metal bar stuff. Anyway, that's cut to size and that's going to go under the steps. So yeah, like I say, currently they're just in to sort of see how they look. If I show you here, they're not, you can see they're not actually, you know, cemented in. They're just resting on the tiles underneath and stacked up. Okay, so I moved the stairs, put them up there, and now here is just the sheet metal stuff. I've forgotten what it's called, but yeah, that's there now. I think it's time to turn on the cement mixer actually and slop some cement on that and get these steps back in place. Okay, we got a slab cast here over the metal. I really need to find out what it's called. Rebar it's called, that's the one, rebar. So yeah, we got a bunch of concrete poured over the rebar. Now I'm going to let that set, probably give it a couple of days and then get these steps back in. Probably go on a hike today, probably go on a hike tomorrow and have a break from the construction and let this dry and then get these steps in the day after. It's looking good though, looking good, just got to let it set. And yeah, so next. Oof, right, I got the stairs in, did my back in doing it a bit. They're heavy things, Jesus. So I got them all in. I got 3 of them in place, and then walked up them to get the 4th one, which was up here. And as I did that, they kind of shifted, and I had to redo them all, which is really annoying. And yeah, hard work. But they're in place now. They're relatively level enough. I'm happy with the level, as in, you know, they're flat and they're looking nice, and they're all equally spaced. This space here is equal. I'm not going to walk up them, obviously, because they might shift around. At the moment, it's just splodged a load of stuff in here. Don't know if you can see that. So that's all splodged in the back there. And once that's, well, actually not once that's set, I think basically straight away now I'm going to start building around the stairs to build them into my setup here. So what I'm going to do is build this wall. It's going to go onto the steps. That will kind of lock the steps in. I'm also going to build this up a bit so that, you know, just fill all of this in so it's flat, and again to lock the stairs in place. And yeah, this wall is going to go all the way to the top, and I'm going to pack in some more stuff into these to keep them from going anywhere. And also, yeah, I need to build this this section here that goes over. So here we go, here's some of the work done. What I've done here is built a wall around the corner onto the steps, and then I've placed a few tiles over onto that wall just to fill this weird little gap here. So here's the wall from the other side, and you can see I've still got quite a way to go to build up to there. I'm just letting what I've done so far dry a bit so I don't build on top of a sort of wobbly foundation. I'll let it dry and firm up a bit and then keep going. So in the meantime, what I've done is I've started laying some of this floor here, some of these tiles. So I built up the wall at the back a little bit and got it level, and then laid some of the tiles on top. So it's about half the room now, I guess, sort of done, and it's just this bit which will be quite easy. So this will be super easy to do. The wall back there I'll have to again build it up, and then I'll be able to put the tiles put the tiles in, but the tiles need cutting down there, so it's a bit more of a faff. And then this bit here, they'll also need cutting down at an angle. But yeah, it's looking good. It looks really nice from beneath as well. I'll show you now. Yeah, so here it is from down the bottom, and it just looks pretty neat really. Looks pretty slick. And here's this detail here, and then here's the wall. This is going to get plastered, and there's still a bit of filling I need to do, so there's a little bit of a gap here that needs filling, and I'll probably put a bit of stuff in here, and then plaster it. And yeah, it's looking good though, it's looking cool. Okay, I am tired. This has been a bit of a blast of effort to do this. So I've laid all the tiles down. I've cut tiles to fit in this strip here. I've cut them to fit along here, fit them along here. The whole floor is now tiled, and this is actually ready to cast. So I can cast a big concrete slab over this. Probably in the morning I can probably get it done. No reason why not. I just need to lay down some of the I've forgotten what it's called again. Rebar, that's the one. I need to lay some of this rebar down. Grind that, lay that down, and then yeah, cast a lot of concrete over it. And whew, I'm tired. Right, the metal rebar's been laid. Now it's time to turn the cement mixer on. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I've done it. There it is. Thank goodness it's done. I did it all by kind of like eye, you know. It's a bit, a little bit uneven, but it looks pretty good. So just gonna let it dry now. I'm actually going away for a few days, so it's perfect timing. So when I come back in 3 days, hopefully it's nice and dry and there's no cracks and it's solid and everything's good. Fingers crossed. The floor is all dry now, which is nice, and it looks great. I've left it for about a week now, and it's very solid and pretty good. Like, it's not super level because I did it largely by eye, so hopefully it'll be okay when it comes to laying the tiles. But it's good. Like, you know, if I jump up and down, you can't really feel much vibration at all in the floor, so it's super solid. And yeah, basically that's the job done. You know, this was about a month's work. All I've really got to do is finish off this and sort of fill the stuff in here, but that's not much of a bother really. I should be able to do that in half a day. So yeah, it's looking great. I'll probably end the video there, do another video on tiling it and furnishing it. So yeah, that'll be in the distant future, because other priorities now.